Hi everybody. In this video, this is our second video in the construction series, and in this video we're going to look at how to construct a perpendicular line again. Okay, there it is, perpendicular line. But this time, notice that we don't have endpoints on our line. Instead, we're going to make that perpendicular through a random point that lives on the line. See point P here? So it's going to feel a lot like the construction we just finished, the perpendicular bisector, but in the end, our line might be off center of whatever the line is that's drawn. See, here's K, and the line we drew is a little closer to the right than the left. But I'll show you how to do all of that. We've got our directions here, so keep this handy. You have this in your notes, and I'll be using these directions as I work through the next section of your G4 notes. So this is what the end of section 1 looks like. Go ahead and hit next section with me, and we'll have a new set of practice problems. All right, so our goal here is to build a line that's perpendicular to line M, but it has to pass through point P. Has to go through point P. I'm going to have a perpendicular line right here that cuts down through point P. All right, so step 1, place the compass on point P, use any radius, and draw arcs intersecting line K at 2 points. Then label those points. I probably won't be labeling the points since I'm doing this on the computer here. All right, so start with the compass. It says to start at point P and use the compass to draw 2 arcs that intersect the line. What we're building right now are endpoints to this line. Otherwise, this is an infinite line that goes forever and ever and ever. By starting here and creating these intersections, we're making a finite space to work within. And now that we have those endpoints, the rest of our directions follow exactly what we did in our first series. It says place the compass at point A, adjust the compass so it's more than 1/2 the length of AB, draw the arc as shown. Okay, so take my compass, bring it over here to the first point. I'm going to start on the left, and I need to draw an arc down here across from P. You can rotate it up and draw an arc up here. That's perfectly fine. All right, and then move the compass over and draw the intersecting arcs just like we did last time. When you're finished, you have these X's on top and bottom again, and all you have to do is connect the X's to build that perpendicular. We built a perpendicular line. There's your right angle, and it's passing through point P because we started at point P. All right, let's do another one. Let's look at how it might look as a multiple choice question. Here we go. Which point apparently creates the perpendicular to line T from point F? Okay, so we have to draw in a perpendicular line here and see which point it hits. And these are all pretty close, so I would not eyeball it. Right? Grab the compass, start with the compass, and start at point F. The line has to hit point F, so that's definitely our starting space. Okay, I'm going to shrink this down a little bit because I want it to intersect this line T. First step, draw the intersection points. Okay, I'm off the line a little bit here. So I'm going to switch up tools. This picture is pretty small. I'm going to switch up tools, and I'm just going to lengthen the straight edge here. I'm going to lengthen this line that they gave me so that I can have a better view. There we go. Okay, back with my compass. I'm on to step 2. Place the compass at point A, adjust the radius so it's more than 1/2 the length of AB, and draw an arc as shown. Then step 3, keeping the exact same radius, place the compass at point B and draw an arc that intersects the previous arc. Can do. Here we go. So take the compass, start over here on the left. I'm going to call that my point A. Try to do your best to get it right on that intersection. Okay. And then you need to draw half the intersection arc. Now don't change the size of the compass, just move it over here to point B and complete the intersection down here. Finally, all we have to do is take the straight edge from point F straight through this intersection, and we've built a perpendicular line through point T that comes from point F, and it hits point Z directly. Okay. Here's another way you can be asked the same style of question, same construction, but they've done all the work here. They've built the construction, and the question says, which best describes the construction in the diagram that's shown? All right, so let's take a look at our options. The bisector of a line segment. Well, look real carefully. This is not a line segment. This is a line. And it's not bisecting. It's not cutting this line in half. So that one's out. A line segment congruent to a given line segment. This part's the part that's messing us up. There's no line segment here. We have lines. So that's out. A perpendicular to a given line at a point on the line versus a perpendicular to a given line from a point not on the line. So the difference here is on the line or not on the line. So those are really similar. Well, P up here is not on the line. So I'm going to choose D. All right. That completes the directions and the instruction for this set of constructions. I'm going to stop the video, and in the next video in the playlist, we'll tackle type 3.